So, you know what? I'm not even gonna get into specifics about certain people in the sports media that most likely probably are connected to Clutch Sport in some type of way. But before then, what up, y'all? Franchise Sports TV back again with another video busting LeBron and his fan base in the side of their head because they can't get it through their thick skull that their boy is not as high as they think. And I will continue on putting the foots in the necks of the sports media, and I can't wait to this upcoming season, to next season, because next season is about to be a circus show beyond proportions we never seen before, with JJ Redick as the head coach, as a pawn in LeBron and Lee Homelander's schemes. But anyways, I've seen certain people who made videos so far in the last 2 days, 3 days, whatever, talk about Nick Wright possibly could be a Klutch sports agent. And when I mean by agent, I mean secret agent, affiliated, on the payroll. And now I've been hearing about Chris Bouchard possibly being on that, which it's not really hard to believe. This man caps over LeBron more than anything, more than the person he says is number one or he considers to go in Jordan. It would make sense. I think most of these dudes in sports media, they're caked up with Klutch Sports money. It's not a surprise. It never will be. This man, meaning LeBron, knows he will never, ever, ever be the GOAT or any in that conversation. But we got people out here in ESPN and FS1 trying to continue that stupid ass argument that's already been dead already. That should be dead already. I, for one, believe there should be possibly 3 to 4 GOATs for saying something about the GOAT debate. I know people like to break it down to different decades, which is crazy to me, because I think it's another way just to give, like I said, LeBron something. And I wouldn't even consider it to be the GOAT in this generation. Because when LeBron first was drafted, he wasn't even the best player in the league. Most of the 2000s, especially the late 2000s, when he really started to extend, he was not the best player in the league. That was Kobe. And even after Kobe went downhill, because of health reasons, he had a rival. And most people in that fan base would probably think that Steph is better than LeBron. I, for one, if I had to pick which one I'd pick, I don't know. Because both of them had so much help building super teams, but we ain't gonna go down that road. And then even after now that Steph is slowly start to decline, not so much because of health reasons, him getting older, because the team is just garbage. There's other players that have risen. Now you got Luka, Jokic, Giannis, all these other players, Tatum, all these other players. Now Anthony Edwards. There's never really a defined area when LeBron was probably the best, absolute best. Come nobody else after him. You really can't say that. I can't even count those 2 years he won the championship in Miami because he didn't do anything heroic. He almost choked Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals if it wasn't for Ray Allen hitting that shot and it wasn't for Popovich taking Tim Duncan out for reasons I don't know why. Because it lost some rebounding capabilities to that lineup when it was out there. Because Chris Bosh, I think, was the one tipped it to Ray Allen. And then right after that, they got smoked by the Spurs in 5 games the next season after that. And then all of a sudden, Steph Curry rises out of nowhere. So it's hard to say LeBron was the undefined GOAT of this whole era. No. No. Hell no. So we need to stop the cap when it comes to that. But it should be only 3 GOATs, or 3 to 4 GOATs. Some might consider Kareem, Wilt, Jordan. Some shoot. He can switch. He could be Magic Johnson or Larry Bird. Who knows? I don't know about Bill Russell, but I guess some people would consider Bill Russell to go. I don't really know why. Yes, defensively he was a great player. I need to go do a reaction on Bill Russell. I think they got some clips on there because people are continuing to keep asking me to do more reaction videos, which I will do soon. But the whole minions and sports media working for Klutch, I'm not surprised by it. They need to get somebody fast because they just lost one with Kendrick Perkins. It seems like Kendrick Perkins want nothing to do with LeBron because he's getting tired of all his capping ways and his lying ass ways. And as I said before, I said LeBron James is the most fraudulent superstar, fakest superstar, worst superstar ever in the NBA has ever seen. And now you got these guys out here trying to find ways to put Jordan down. They trying hard. I think somebody like a couple months ago sent me some small ass clip trying to say Jordan was a fraud. And I told him, I said, if Jordan was a fraud, what does that make LeBron? But anyways, I do admit this, and this goes for any NBA player. The NBA tends to boost, when I mean boost, give favorable calls to certain teams, especially teams like the Bulls when they was hot, Lakers when they hot, even the Lakers now. Certain teams to boost that superstars ascension into different rounds and eventually a championship. No doubt that happens. But to say a defensive player of the year award was fraudulent and a bookkeeper inflated the numbers, get out of here. What's to stop? Sorry, voice is getting dry. What's to say that didn't happen now with LeBron? Hmm? Hmm? Talking about, oh, LeBron couldn't get away with that. He couldn't get away with that now. Shoot, they did it for Jaren Jackson Jr. You remember that, people? They cover up the superhuman serum allegations. They quiet that down pretty quick earlier this year and last year. What must it say that they can't inflate LeBron's stats? If they can get rid of all that and be quiet about certain things, get out of here. You ain't putting the wool over my eyes. So, anyways, like I said, not to repeat myself, Nick Wright, people like Nick Wright, Chris Bouchard, anybody else on FS1, I can't think of their names right now. Anyone on ESPN, whatever. Yeah, they all susceptible for being paid under the table by Klutch Sports. I am not even surprised. Rich, should I say his name? Grandma Tarkin. That's what I'm calling for now. Of Klutch Sports. We're just gonna call his last name Paul. Grandma Tarkin Paul. Uh, he has a way of people TV calls a Nino Brown acting like that. So I believe it. I believe he's seen people behind the scenes. Gilbert Arenas already spilled the beans about some of his operations not too long ago. What Klutch Sports be doing. So I'm not surprised. But anyways, I need some drink of water. Voice is getting dry. And I need to charge my computer. So tell me what you guys think.